Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to Exclusive Modest. Hope you have a wonderful day. Today's episode is going to be based on how to cut this lovely abaya kimono using a duchess fabric. I'm making use of 3 yards of this duchess fabric to cut it out. You can see. Then I'll be folding it into 4 now. The first folding is into 2, then into 4 like this to get your perfect shape for the abaya kaftan. Then the first thing you're going to consider here is going to be the length of the fabric we folded down, because folding out 3 yards will give you 27 inches. You know, I told you I'm using 3 yards of this fabric. So if you don't want your own to have joining, you can use 3.5 yards. So I use 3 yards here. So I make use of 1 inch for the shoulder slant. Then I'm going to slant it up to the center of both back and front like this. I'm slanting it up this way. You can see I'll slant it to the 1 inch. So here is after the slanting. You can see it. You see it properly when I cut it out. Then I'm going to take the wideness of the sleeve to be 7.5 inches. The 7.5 inches is with the seam allowance. 7.5 inches. Here is it. Then I'll be slanting it down to the opening of the leg. I'm going to take the measurements too. Just slant it down. You can use your free hand. You can make use of ruler like this if your hand is not straight enough. I'll now go to the down part of the dress to check the wideness of the dress so that we can connect them together. So I'll make use of 12.5, that is 50 inches. So the wideness of the down part in O is going to be 50 inches. So from this area now, I'm going to slant it to join it to the one I'm slanting from up like this. You can see how it is. So I've slanted it. Then let me cut it out. By the time I cut this out, you are going to see the shape properly. So I'm cutting it to the shoulder slant. Then I'm going to make this area to be straight. You know, I folded it into 4. It might not be that straight. That's I'm just trying to cut it small inches away. Then from here, I'm going to the full length of the dress. You can see slantly down to the full length of the dress. So this is how you're going to get your abaya kaftan easily. Like this. So we are done with the cutting of the body. You can see how it is. Then I'm still going to cut out some inches to join to 27 inches, because what we are going to is 31 inches. That means the band I'm joining to this will be 4 inches, but I'll make it 5 inches because of the seam allowance. So the next thing here is to cut out the neckline. Let me cut out the neckline before the band. So for the wideness of the neck here, I'll make use of 3 inches. 3 inches is there. Then it's not constant. You can make use of any inches of your choice. Then 2 inches for the back. Then I'm connecting them together this way. I cannot cut it out like this. You can see. Then I'll now open it. You know, the front has an opening, so I'll open it out. Then I'll now cut it from here. Then slant it down to the full length of the dress, just a little bit like this. You can see. You can take the measurement. You can as well cut it out this way. You can see the way I'm cutting it, just for it to have an opening at the front. You can see just when I get to this area, just 0.5 inches. You can see it now. So that's what I'm cutting down to the full length of the kaftan, as you can see. So the next thing here is the band. After the cutting of the front, we've opened out the front. This is how it's going to look like. Then the next thing we're going to do here is the band, just to add the band to the kimono abaya dress. Then make it a full length. So let me cut it out for you to see. So here is the band I'm trying to tell you. This is the inches, the 5 inches that I told you is going to be. And you can see the way I folded this out. I fold it in such a way that it has a closed mouth at that area. There's no need of stitching the wrist side, and just take your wideness of the wrist. Then you slant it down to the armhole. You can see how it is. So when you join your shoulder, you bias your neckline. You can bias it down to the full length of the kaftan. It has an opening, so you bias it down to make it neat. Or you can also make use of hemi stay to gum it down with your iron. It will be more beautiful. So it depends on how you do it, but you cut it this way, we're going to get the same result. So let me go and stitch everything together and show you the finish. Welcome back. Here's the finished work so far. This is after stitching everything together. You can see the opening, you can see to the full length of the dress. This is the side. You can see how full the side is. You can see the sleeve with a band. You can see how it is. You can see how beautiful this turns out. And I'm going to show you the back as well. So here is the back of the kaftan. This is how it's going to look like. You can see it now. You can see the full length here. If you're watching for the first time, please subscribe to my channel for more amazing tutorials. And for those who have already subscribed, I really appreciate you guys for watching my video always. And I also have this particular video for the inner. I'm going to share the link under the description of this video.